Hey guys, this is going to be a video, and I'm reviewing Dead or Alive 6, which I just got on my PlayStation 4. I'm a big fan of the series. It's always been one of my favorite series, and this game is another home run for Koei Techmo, the slam dunk, because it's the best in the series yet. The fighting system is more solid than ever, and the graphics are a knockout. But I have to say, my favorite part of the new Dead or Alive, and you might have read about this, heard an article about this, is they have toned down the sexy times. The sexy stuff is turned down in the new Dead or Alive, which it's about time finally, because it was embarrassing to play the last ones with that. 5, it was that kind of was all relegated to the DLC, so I could be like, no thank you. But 4, before that it was hard. Part 4 had a lot of scenes that were like, okay, when is this over? When does this scene end? And picture that, literally picture it, for real. When I played it, I was like that for most of it, and I don't know any of the combos. What am I doing? Did I win? Kind of thing. It was a lot of fun, but it was very hard, very difficult to play, because you can't see anything. And, but thank God, all that is gone. They finally did it right and cut all that stuff out. And now it's not embarrassing, because it was a challenge, to say the least, to play that. The old, to use the old phrase, porn would be easier to explain. Because if your family was to walk in and see it on the screen, which I know firsthand, because they've kind of walked in on both. And I was playing Dead or Alive just a couple weeks ago. I was catching up. I played part 5, and I told them, I was like, hey guys, mom, dad, this is not real. Just a reminder, just a solid reminder. It was such, so many outfits, and they're short, but anyway, that is not an issue with the new one, finally, and this is what we prayed for, the guys and the girls wearing the same stuff. And what's going to be nice about it too is this, because of the accessibility and the changes that they made, they can finally get it into stuff like Evo, all the big tournament. And Evo is one of my favorites, and I remember trying to play Dead or Alive there a couple years ago, and it was like, hey everyone, I apologize. I'm sorry for this, and I said that even before I turned the game on, even before I had even before I went to registration. I just walked in that building and said, hey, all eyes on me, everyone look at me please, I'm sorry. And a lot of people didn't know what I was talking about, but sure enough, later they did, because I played Dead or Alive, and it's kind of like, I don't want everyone in the room to feel like, oh no, what's going on? I gotta run, I gotta run out of the building, and But anyway, yeah, it was. It's good to know we have a game that we don't have to be embarrassed to play on the bus. If you're like me, you have the little portable screen unit you can hook up to the back of the system, play it. You have a little battery pack, and you can play it off of any source, and just play it in the bus. I have a bus route, and I just play it all the time, and I don't have to be embarrassed about that at all. People can see the screen and be like, okay, that's cool. They don't have to be like, what is this? Because before I'd play it, I was like, and it kind of put me in a dark place for a long time. I kind of stopped talking for a little while. I just didn't really know how to kind of react to other people and how to respond after that. They saw me playing, and I was just kind of like having trouble sleeping and just kind of in a weird funk. Just, am I going to break out of this glass prison kind of thing, just kind of mindset. But not anymore. The new Dead or Alive is great, and the online play is the best it's ever been. I think the online lobbies are coming in a month, and there's going to be some new win and lose poses in about a month, and multiplayer. So anyway, thank you, Koei Techmo. If you're watching this, you did a 3-point shot from the middle of the court, and I think you guys you hit the nail right on the target, and another bullseye. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll have another game review tomorrow morning. Goodbye. And fight on.